Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. My name is Jesse here with the City of McAllen Parks and Recreation. And today's special guest is Kristyna the manager here at Las Palmas Community Center. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
Pretty good. So we're going to go straight off with the basic question that we always ask in our segment is, what kind of coffee do you drink?
I'm actually not a coffee drinker. I pretty much just wake up and I'm ready to go. It's based on sleep. I've always been that type of person where I said, I'm not going to need something to make me keep on going. So it's basically get enough sleep. If it's 6-8 hours, and I'm good to go. So, and no caffeine, not any energy drinks or anything like that. It's just straight energy for myself.
You know, what I find very amazing about our department is the amount of work that we do, special events. Sometimes, like for example, marathon, we've worked Monday through Friday or 8 to 5. We've also worked additional hours, then Saturday, then Sunday, then come back Monday to Friday. But the amount of people that actually don't drink coffee in our department is surprisingly pretty high. I'm for one too, and I'm starting to grow a little into drinking coffee, but you'll be surprised that some people just need a glass of water, or caffeine, but which you don't do. Coffee, Coke, tea, so you're just straight sleep.
Straight
water,
sleep.
That's it.
Yeah, usually it catches up to me at the end of the week, and I usually take my naps on Saturday and Sunday, so then I catch up on my rest, and so then I'm good to go when I start the new week.
What is the minimal hours of sleep that you know for sure you'll be good to go?
5 or 6. If I get good 5-6 hours, then
I need a full 8.
No, that doesn't happen in my household.
I need to hibernate, especially right now, winter coming. Hibernation is the best way to go for me.
Yeah, I wish I could get 8 hours. I can't remember the last time I got 8 hours of sleep.
So, right now, our programming style, has changed a lot. We're going more into virtual. You as a manager here, what kind of challenges have you already faced, and what kind of ideas do you come up with? And how has that been? It's been going on since probably March that we've been changing our way of managing and style. Tell me a little bit about that. How do you feel about that? What are some challenges?
Well, I think it's just you're having to start to think differently as a manager and in your job. Things always change in our department, and now we just have to think more creative and come up with different ideas that are going to be suitable for all types of individuals. As you can see in our department, we have youth programming, we have senior programming, we have adult programming, so it varies. So we have to be more creative in coming up with programs for all those different types of people, and it's just researching what other cities are doing, and new technology, and how we can be better at what we're faced ahead of us.
Now, you mentioned that we have senior programming and we have all these different types of activities, but we also have special events that's citywide that we're a part of, but then we also have special events within the community centers. What are some type of special events that you had before going virtual?
Well, here at Las Palmas, we had pretty much a special event every single month. One of the special events that we created maybe 2 years ago was our classic car show. Our first year, we had 50 cars in this event, and it ranged from new cars, classic cars, and our second year, we went up to over 100 cars. So we were really, really proud of this event. It was out here in our park area. We had, I think, over 1,000 people come to the event the second year, and we had vendors. We celebrated Cinco de Mayo. It happened around the May 5th area time, and it was just a really great event. So this year, everything with the pandemic happened. We switched to virtual, and we actually had a good showing too. We had about 40 cars that participated in the virtual event. So, it was just us thinking of how we could still have the event and still have fun with it. And the community really came together, and they showed support, and we had a lot of great cars. And those votes were based on the most likes on Facebook and our social media. So it was really well. It went really well.
So you changed the program that, that was engaged with the community, where you had face-to-face interactions, and you changed the whole game plan to now virtual. And we all know every time we create some type of program, you're not going to get the highest expectations right away. It's always a constant learning, constant change. And you did this virtually. Are you still able to get or provide sponsorships to come, and join your program? Do you still get feedbacks and comments from the community of different changes that can possibly be taken?
Well, yeah, like I said, just because something happens in your event doesn't mean that it still can't go as what you planned. This is you thinking as your event goes, is how can I still make this successful? And it's planning out your whole event and trying to analyze how to make it successful. And we have a virtual pet show going on right now through September 5th. And we actually did have a sponsor come through, Exotic Tropical Pet World, and we just presented the idea to them. They were very excited. And like I said, even though it's not face-to-face, now it's virtual, this is what the new norm may be for a while. So it shouldn't hinder you from finding sponsors of wanting to take place in great events for our community. And that's really what Parks and Recreation wants to do right now, is still provide these great events for our public.
So when, coming up with these programs, at first you might look at different cities, you might look at different research papers, magazines. Now we're seeing the trend of YouTubing. We're seeing the trend of TikTok. We're seeing the trend of social media. And social media has always been there. However, the game is changing. The game has been changing from TikTok to now being, segments of learning segments within that. YouTube, have you used it? Do you use it? Are you pro YouTube? What do you feel about that? Because that is where a lot of people get their information from now.
I think I'm a pro YouTuber. Whenever I don't know how to do something, I'm like, let me look this up. And then I'm like, okay, well, it seems pretty easy. We've been doing a lot of arts and crafts videos for Unplugged videos, and that's a Google search. Go to YouTube and find new ways or what other people are doing and how to do them better. Maybe they do an example and then you can just tweak it a little bit and make it a little bit better. So that's the new norm is technology, social media. That's what's been going on, and now it's even more because everybody's pretty much at home. So I think it's great, and I think it just provides more knowledge for us.
So you do currently still have a program that the community centers used to host, which was Amigos del Valle. That was a Monday through Friday activity. We're still hosting that here at Las Palmas. It's 3 days out of the week. But tell me just a brief information about that. I know there's other new segments about it, but this is great opportunity for us to explain the process of it. I think also, there's a lot of opportunities out there for people to still be engaged into that. Amigos del Valle, how has that been going? Obviously we're taking it different steps, precautions and all that. How's that going for you?
Well, right now we have served over 60,000 meals to our senior citizens all around the valley. And the great thing about Amigos del Valle is it's not just for people that live in the city of McAllen. We have people from Edinburgh, we have people from FAR, from Mission that come and take part in this great food program. And this is for individuals that are 60 and over. And when this all started happening in mid-March, the first thing was like, what's going to happen with our program? Like, our senior citizens still need their meals. Sometimes this is the only meal that they'll get in the day. So it's very important that we continue this program. So Amigos del Valle and the city of McAllen, as well as the other cities, decided to do the 3-day meal program here at our community center. This is one of the outlets for it. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we provide 2 meals each day, Monday and Wednesday, and 1 on Friday. So senior citizens can come by in their car, we just drop off their meal in their car, and then they can go.
Hello, I'm Mike Hernandez, Director for the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department. Although we're in a national crisis and it may change the way we live, it does not change who we are. We're here at Las Palmas Community Center, and we'd like to share information about what we're doing for our senior population.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I'm with HEB Public Affairs. We are Texas Helping Texans, partnering with local nonprofits across the state and here in the Rio Grande Valley. Today, we were with Amigos del Valle and City of McAllen, ensuring that our seniors have a meal to take home. If you are interested in getting a meal and you are 60 years and older, please reach out to your local Amigos del Valle office. At HEB, we want to thank all of our customers and partners for diligently working together as a community to ensure we get through these uncertain times. Stay safe, my family.
Our community spirit has never been stronger.
We're still closely connected,
working to make McAllen safer today
and stronger tomorrow.
We will continue to care for you and your neighbors.
Together, we look forward to the day that this emergency has passed.
Today is a special day. Let's make the most of it, and let's make the most of McAllen.
To participate in this?
Like I said, you don't have to be a resident of the city of McAllen. You have to be 60 years or over. And if you have a spouse that is 60 years and over, then you can actually qualify for the program as well. You can register for this program on Tuesdays or Thursdays here at Las Palmas Community Center from 9 to 4 o'clock. And you can call us at any time at Las Palmas Community Center, 681-3350. We will be happy to answer any questions that you need. All you need is a ID, a passport, some sort of identification that says your date of birth.
So that you provide newsletters. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I mean, is this something that everyone gets? What is it entitled?
So our newsletter, we make this every month, and of course it has our Amigos del Valle information, as well as we do an insert for our menu. So we have a daily menu that will tell you what exactly we're going to give. So if you don't want to eat on Wednesday, you don't have to come in on Wednesday. You can come in on the next day for Friday. We also have some information on what we used to provide here. Las Palmas Community Center was a community center that had pretty much over 300 seniors that would come in daily for all their different activities. We had karaoke, we had senior dances, we had field trips, we had exercise programs, we had bingo. So we provided a lot of free services to our community members. And we put a little bit of that in there. So hopefully we can go back to the norm and go back to all these activities. So we leave these in every bag once in the first week of the month. So next month in September, we'll give this out with a new menu and new information to our individuals in the Amigos del Valle program.
And earlier, I know you were mentioning that we are upgrading the newsletter. We're actually looking into something more electronic, colorful, a little bit more information. Are we targeting all seniors within our community centers, or how is that process? I know it's something that we really want to go big on. What are your thoughts on that?
So one of our goals as community center managers is, yes, to go virtual. There's a lot of information that we can give our seniors that online. So we have our Unplugged videos that we've been doing in the Parks and Recreation Department, and there's some of them are exercise videos that would be really great for our seniors just to keep active at home. We would like to send that information electronically to them. We'd also like to come with virtual programs for them. What our main focus right now is how to keep our seniors still engaged. We know that these community centers were pretty much an outlet for them to get out. Many of our seniors live by themselves, so
their second home, basically.
Yeah, it was their second home. We had seniors that have been here for 20 plus years, and they call us and they say, when you guys are going to open? We miss your programs. We miss talking to their friends. And this is something we're really taking serious, is how we can still provide these programs. This newsletter will provide this information. How are we going to transition into these type of programs for them? We know that a lot of our seniors don't know how to use the technology these days, so if we can provide that type of assistance for them to get them on board, this is what we want.
So as you can tell, we're doing an Unplugged video, and you have taken the role of providing fitness to our seniors virtually. I think that's amazing. I think that our seniors still need to be active. I think it's a way for them to, still learn technology, to subscribe or to get onto, the computer and search our Unplugged videos. But it's a great tool for them to sign on and see, some exercises and all that. How do you feel about doing that? Was it, different at first? Now it's starting to be the norm. Your ideas?
Well, first of all, I'm no fitness instructor, so like I said, we go online, we try to see what low impact exercises we can do, and then what exercises our senior instructors did with our seniors at our community center. So we think about all that, and then we come up with our videos. And I've been sharing on my Facebook page with the seniors that I have as friends, and they've been sharing with their friends. So it keeps us engaged with them because they see us doing this for them, and that's what we want. And we just want it to be like a ripple effect on social media that, hey, our managers are doing this for us, and it goes ongoing. So it's been fun. Like, I know that they comment on our page and they say, oh, great job, we miss seeing you. So it's been really good. So we're going to continue this trend.
Awesome. So like you said before, we're busy programming, coming up with ideas. How do you get your mind off of this outside of work? We're always consistent thinking about work, even outside of work. What are your favorite hobbies or activities outside of work right now, even given the whole, restrictions or anything like that?
Well, I'm still working out at home, sometimes going to the gym, biking, running, just trying to be active as much as possible, and just try to get your mind off what's going on in the universe right now, and just try to be positive and continue to be positive with what we have going on in our community center, and just keep the motivation of, if this is the new norm for a while, then we just need to keep it going and come up with new ideas.
Awesome. And I guess one last question: what would be one of your favorite special events that we either participate, that we have, that we might want to create in the future? Do you have one at the top of your head?
Well, my favorite special event for the city of McAllen is the holiday Christmas parade. I really hope that we continue to do this parade. It's something special to see all the hard work that everybody does in our departments, and you go out and see the kids' faces, and this is something they look forward to every year.
There you have it. Well, thank you guys for this Unplugged segment of Coffee Talk. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and comment. We would love to hear your guys' feedback. Don't forget about our social media page, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and our website, McAllenParks.net. Kristyna, thank you for being here, and we hope to see all these new events come soon. Thank you.